We rolling? What is this? Oh, what's up, everybody? It's the Shi-Fi podcast, episode 13, I think. Wait, let me make sure. Let me go to my. Hold up. This is very unprofessional, but we're already committed. We are already committed, y'all. Episode 13. Wow. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this. So, welcome. I wish I had air horns for the introduction so I can just all that mess, but whatever. So, back on my little podcast splurging right now. Getting back. We're so close to me just doing this once a week, but this is really good practice as well, though. So I'm using it as both a consequence and also just getting me better at podcasting, if that's like even a skill, which is whatever. So, a lot to talk about today. Today is Thursday. Whatever day you're listening to this, to me, it's Thursday, June 13th. NBA Finals Game 6 is tonight, so I don't want to talk about it much because, I really want to talk about it. I want the reaction to Game 6. I'll probably do an episode on Saturday, but I don't know when people listen to episodes and left or right, whatnot. I don't know. Today's a sunny day. Let's see. My unofficial co-hosts are busy, I think. Josh is. I don't know. I don't want to ask Josh just yet. I need him for the actual consistent once a week pods. David, I thought he'd be down, but I texted him last night saying, let me pull up the receipts. Let me pull up the receipt just to make sure. I said, want a pod? Okay, let me show my YouTube family. I said, would you want a pod? Man, you cannot see this. Whatever. Okay. I said want a pod tomorrow if you feel like it. No response, man. No response. Wow. It really be like that sometimes. Oh well. Blake's in not even in the States, so whatever. So yeah. Shout out to the YouTube family, shout out to Spotify family, shout out to the Apple family, and shout out to all y'all just on random platforms that I've never heard of. And there you go. So currently last night I went to the Anderson .Paak concert. Really fun. Man, he's the most instrumental, jazzy, just rappy kind of guy. I can see why a lot of old heads like him. He's very just unique, and he's not one of these mumble rappers or anything like that. All ages, all races, all genders at this concert. There was anywhere from 18 to 40. Everybody was there, which is a very interesting niche. So that was a great concert, great atmosphere. It was good. Other than that, have I shout out everybody? All right, whatever. So let's start out with music. Do you know who's coming this summer? Do you know who's about to heat up this summer? Do you know who's about to take over the world this summer and fall? And he's an old face. We all know this guy. But he's coming back for revenge. He is looking for it. He's looking for that revenge. Just you're gonna see. Y'all gonna be like, dang, Shi-Fi, you were right. He came through with the heat. Chris Brown. He's coming. He is coming for all y'all's throats this summer. I'm not even boosting. I'm just saying a fact. What I've been seeing the last couple weeks, no, I'm shaking my head violently right now. Let me explain. So this man, he's been hiding under the rocks for a bit. He's been playing around the last couple years, but this year he's got his strategy all locked up. He's different from that album he dropped. Let's see. So that album he dropped with 45 tracks, yes, that's way too much. Half of them were nice. If that's your ratio, that is a great ratio. And now this album's going to be maybe 30 tracks, 25 tracks. He does not care anymore. And he's killing the YouTube game, making these music videos, killing the features he's on, the dancing. Telling y'all, man, he's not even in his bag right now. He's just beginning. No Guidance is gonna be the #1 song this week. Nah, that he's killing it. The features he's on, that new track with DaniLeigh, the dancing in that music video, the song with what's his name? See, I don't even know the guy's original name. The song he was featured on. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling. And it's in the summer. He's dropping this album in the summer. Every Chris Brown album needs to be dropped in the summer. I'm telling y'all, man. I am telling y'all. Wait 1 second. I gotta lock something. Wait. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Very unprofessional, but that's what you get with this podcast. I'm telling y'all, man, Chris Brown is ready to be back in the spotlight. He's ready to be back in the system, ready to kill the music game. He can rap, he can sing, he can dance. He's the most talented musician. He's easily the most overall talented musician in my generation. Easily. I can easily say that. I've been saying he's the Michael Jackson of our generation. And people get it misconstrued because they're like, oh, don't do that. I'm not comparing the actual success. I'm just comparing the talents. Chris Brown is Michael Jackson. It's just that Michael Jackson did it first, so he's more iconic. He's more all of that. But I'm just saying. So, and also, I just found this DaniLeigh girl this past month. She is nice. She is nice with music. I didn't realize she was behind the song Lil Baby. Lil Baby. I don't know how to pronounce this song. In my baby. It's seen as Lil Baby, but people, it's like Lil Baby. It's what it is. So the song, and it features one of my favorite rappers named Lil Baby, and I'm just very confused. So I didn't realize DaniLeigh was behind that song because I've heard in so many bars and clubs that I was like, oh, that's her. And I didn't realize she was a choreographer first. Did not realize that. And so that's why it makes sense with this music video with Chris Brown. And I'm like, okay, I get it now. I get it. And with the No Guidance track with Drake, that song was perfectly made because Drake kills intros and Drake obliterates the ending outros of petty stuff. Chris Brown kills the singing, the chorus, the hook, the second verse, and it's just perfectly laid out. So props to Chris Brown's management right now. His album's out next Friday, or 2 weeks, in 2 weeks. And man, the dancing world, Chris Brown, they're killing it. They're killing it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's awesome to see as well. I remember going to Chris Brown's concert last summer. It was just so fun. He is a performer, naturally good at it. And that's all I gotta say. In conclusion, watch out. That's all I'm telling y'all. Watch out. I really hope DaniLeigh blows up as well. She's so cool. She can dance. She can sing. She can rap. It's great. I really hope for the best of her. Very talented. And her style's nice. She's not one of these girls that are half naked and barely wear anything. She's got her own style: sweatpants, sunglasses, the look, the colors. Great. It's unique. It's nice to see. So y'all gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for her. For both of them, all of them. So let's see, what else? What else is there? Black Mirror, season 5. Interesting. Yeah, let's talk about it for a second. I guess there's gonna be a little bit spoilers, so if you don't want to listen to this next part, I completely understand. So don't listen to this if you want to know the plots and the endings of these Black Mirror episodes, okay? So turn off this podcast, go to another podcast, listen to that one, or just skip. I'll have time stamps on these. So yeah. And now I only watched 2 of the 3 new episodes. I haven't watched the first one all the way. I'm actually 80% through it, honestly. So going into it, I didn't know what to expect. I was really confused on how they did the whole Bandersnatch thing, and then now they're going to do 3 episodes. So it was more of a half-half situation. I don't know. I feel like they did these 3 episodes because some of the Black Mirror fans are kind of mad that it was just that movie. I was kind of mad too as well, personally. I understood why they wanted to do something different. It was a neat idea, honestly. But I was happy to see that they were making 3 new episodes. I was not happy to see Miley Cyrus. I wouldn't say not happy. I was confused, or just interesting. The first one I watched though was the middle, the second one. I forgot what the episode was called. Totally forgot. It was the social media one. I read the captions of each, or details of each episode before. And that was the social media one was more of, I like that. I wanted to watch that one first. That was more of me or what I like. Because I find all that stuff so fascinating, the whole social media world and how social media companies are like making their features more addictive. Like it's so evil, but we're so numb to it. Oh man, so I was really into that episode, and I liked it. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I've been seeing Black Mirror season 5 been getting a lot of hate, and I was like, why y'all hating on Black Mirror? I don't like it. So I saw, so that social media one was pretty cool. It was intense. I liked the ending. It was one of those endings where I was like, did they really do this? Did they really end it like this? And I looked it up just to make sure, like, that people are on the same page as me, because I feel like I was really invested more than an average consumer. So I was like, whoa, did they really just have that ending of us being numb to death and just us seeing on Twitter like, oh, 20,000 people died, and then we like go about our business, just. And so the ending was crazy. So basically, in summary, this dude kidnapped this guy from let's say a big social media company, and the dude kidnapped this guy and was only going to release him if he could get in contact with the big social media CEO, the founder. And he finally did after so much drama. And then comes to find out the kidnapper killed his wife because he was looking at his phone while driving and ran into another car, and his wife or his fiance died. And he had this anti-social media because he was like checking a dog photo when he was driving, and it was like really deep. I was like, oh man. And so so he tells all that to the CEO, and then that's all he wanted to do. He was like, he didn't care if he got shot that day because of all the policemen that are like, and they're like surrounding this car of the dude and the guy he kidnapped. And so the guy was about to kill himself because he was done. He was done with life after that conversation with the CEO. But the guy he kidnapped was like, don't kill yourself, man. Like, he was like very nice. And so they're like in a tussle, and then the police was like, all right. They were thinking they were shooting him. They wanted to shoot the kidnapper because he thought he was about to do something bad. And so police shoots, and then you just hear boom, and the episode ends. And we're just like, wait, whoa. Who died? I'm like, who died? Because they were both fighting. So it was just like, who killed who? I don't know. And so then it shows random clips of random people looking or getting a tweet or an alert, like blank, 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 shot, blank, blank. And then they would turn off their phone after they checked and like go play basketball. Or they saw this tweet, and we're all thinking like, oh, there was an alert about this little situation that just happened, and it like gave it to everybody in the world, and they were just all looking, and I was just like, wait, are they actually like going at the deep level of how we're so numb to killings and death now? and I was right. So I was very, very invested in this. I liked it. Definitely, definitely good. I really liked it. So yeah, just go watch it. I know I gave like a really weird, vivid description, but definitely worth your time on that episode. Now, let's get into the Miley Cyrus episode. I can see why people didn't like it. I can see it. I enjoyed it, but I could see why old school Black Mirror fans would hate it. It had potential. It went a way that I was like, it went right instead of me wanting it to go left. It was like, whoa, wait, it went the wrong way. You know, it was so basically a celebrity singer and this random fan that like adored her. It's just the story was set up around the fan, and then the celebrity was introducing these new products about these dolls that like have her personality, and it would like talk to you and would like get your information and like stuff like that. And so this fan that adored her wanted it, got one, and then the celebrity in real life starting having issues and just like people, she wanted to go this way, but her label was like, no, you have to do this. It was very like kind of reality type of situations with the record label, celebrity musician relationships. And so basically, since the record label was freaking out that the musician was going to do something, they like spiked her food and got her like unconscious, but like she was laying down in the hospital. They got her as close to death as possible, but like still alive, still controlling her so she wouldn't do anything bad. And they were still doing these weird things where like making music from her brainwaves. It was very futuristic. Can't explain it right now. So everybody's thinking, oh wow, this celebrity is going crazy. And so the fan is like crying and sad. And so this doll, something they did with the doll, they like electrocuted it, and the doll it was as if the celebrity's body went through this doll, had the personality of her, because she was very like opposite of her look. She was like cute white girl, but she was like she would cuss a lot in real life and like be mad, aggressive. And so just the doll and what was it? So the fan's doll is like one of the only is really going crazy, being its own. And after that, when that happened, I was like, what is going on? So it was really trippy. And basically the doll like led her to the real musician's hospital bed and like unplugged it. And then like she came back to life, and then like they stopped the record label from releasing this new music. Basically what happened. So, oh my goodness. So it was okay, I guess. Now this third episode, the first one of the season, has me really tripped out. I've only seen 80% of it, but I'm like, I got the plot. I understand what's happening, but it's really weird, I guess. I don't. So basically, these two college roommates, they're really into video games in college, and then like 10 years later, they like see each other, and then one of the roommates gives the other roommate, they're both guys, by the way, other roommate, like a virtual reality thing. And one of the guys is married to a girl, and the other guy's just like a single dude. And then they play. So these college roommates are in separate rooms, houses, and they're playing virtual reality games. And so they're playing like those one-on-one fighting games. One of the guys is like this dude character. One of the guys is this girl character. And it's like this weird virtual reality. I guess this is like 10 years in the future. Who like that's like kind of the point of this whole series. And they both in virtual reality, they're both like are the character. It's hard to explain. They are the character. They feel they're controlling the punches, actual punch. They're in the body of it. And then so they're fighting, and then they like wrestle each other, and they get like in a stance or something, and the girl like kisses the guy, and I'm just like, oh, what is the plot? This is a plot twist. I'm like, what? I wish I could have seen my face when that was. I was like, wait, but I don't know. It was really weird, and they were like having sex in the virtual reality game. It was really confusing, and it was like I couldn't figure out if they were like gay or not. Basically, nah, they were gay. They had to. I don't know how to explain this without like just. And so the whole plot is like damaging this couple because the one that's married and like he's not involved with her at all. He's like really not engaged with her, and these two dudes keep on going with their virtual reality and like having sex in virtual reality, and then being normal in real life. And then the guy that's married like was like, "No, we're not doing this anymore." And then the single guy was like, "No, I loved it." And so I was like, really confusing. So I'm 80 again. I'm 75% into it, so I don't know what's about to happen. It hasn't been confirmed that they're like bi or like just the game is tricking them, or I haven't been. So that's why I'm like very just like still confused. So these are long episodes, so I'm like super like um super slow because they're like 70-minute episodes, but I can't really watch that in one sitting. So I'll probably watch the ending tonight. But oh my goodness, it was. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think of it, to be honest. I don't know, man. But yeah. So that's my Black Mirror experience. Whew, man, that's a lot. It's hard to describe Black Mirror episodes because when you do describe them, you sound crazy, which is true, and they are crazy. So it's like really hard to explain. Um, yeah, just go watch them. I'm really kind of into that like weird trippy episodes, and they're like Black Mirror has that whole vibe of like 5 to 10 years in the future, like 10 years in the future, so it's not like too futuristic. So yeah, so I kind of liked it. So I'm done talking about it. So I'm done with it. With that being said, let's end this episode. It's been an okay episode, been decent, but just trying to knock out these episodes real quick. I need to listen to these Dreamville records soon, but we'll get to it. Song of the week. I gotta go with Easy, the remix. DaniLeigh and Chris Brown. Just go listen to it. It's very just, and watch the music video. The dancing, choreography, the vocals, the rapping. Overall, great song. Go check it out. There's this high note that they kill every time. I don't want to do it because I'm embarrassed to do so, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's like, and take it. I haven't listened to it much to get the hook in my mind. And take it. It's like this random high note where they just go randomly into it. But whatever. I'm done with talking about that. And the coolest thing. Let's see. Coolest thing. Okay. Click interviews on YouTube. There's this guy. I think he's French. He interviews these musicians, celebrities. He's like, if you ever heard of Nardwuar, kind of the same aspect. Just very unique interviewers. Nardwuar is more like just crazy, stalkish, random questions. This other guy, I don't know his real name, but like the YouTube channel it's on is Click, CLIQUE. He interviews these like big names. Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, LeBron, Future, and then other A-list guys, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, all those guys. And the way he interviews them with this like intimacy, this quietness, this calmness of like, he's so soft spoken, and he asks these guys just questions and he lets them talk. He never interrupts. They're very fun. The interview with him in the Future really changed my outlook on the Future. It just shows you all these celebrities are just normal human beings, which I never doubted that, but like it really shows in these interviews. It's really nice. Like even his interview with Cardi B, I was expecting like, oh, she's gonna be loud and stuff, but like his persona just like is just so reflecting on the guy, the person, that it makes them calm, quiet, soft. And so Cardi B was very just like less loud than she usually is, you know? So that was very just those videos, those interviews are very fun. Very different. I enjoy them very much. Yeah, so that's about it. Go check them out. Seriously. Let me see what else interviews he does. They're so unique, man. They're so unique. His interview with DJ Khaled, Kanye West, Bieber, Nas. Yes, definitely a bunch more. Very nice interviews. Please go check them out. Please, they're just so warm. Just such a. But I don't know. That's all I want to talk about it. Wait, I need to talk about it more. He asks questions like, "So," and like this is the way he talks. It's like, "So." He's like super close to them too, like physically, just like, "So, Where'd you like begin to learn music? Did your mom teach you? Did you have a good upbringing? Tell me a lot about it. Seriously, that's just how he talks. It's like a home interview. Very authentic. It's very authentic. Authentic is a good word for it. So please go check those out. Very fun interviews. If you like Nardwuar interviews, you will enjoy these interviews as well. So that's all I gotta say. I'm tired. I want to watch Game 6 tonight and go to sleep. Yeah, but shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, listening, watching on YouTube, listening on Spotify, Apple. Shout out to everybody in the whole world, the whole universe, and have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, and peace. Bye.